Hello, Hilltop Huskies, and welcome to this week's edition of Husky News.
Hey, Hilltop Huskies, it's me, Bruno, and I'm here to introduce Language of the Week. This week's Language of the Week is Hindi.
Hi Hilltop, my name is Hemant. The language I'm going to teach you is Hindi. Hindi and English are the most spoken languages in India. India also has lots of local languages. Many people in India are polyglots, which means they speak several languages. Growing up, I learned 5 different languages. In school, I learned English and Hindi. At home, my family spoke to me in Konkani. We moved different cities when I was growing up too, where I learned Tulu and Kannada. Did you know that the more languages you learn, the easier and easier it gets to add a new one? I think it's really cool that you have the opportunity to become bilingual with Spanish and English. I want you to encourage yourself to learn more languages. If your family speaks a different language besides English or Spanish, ask them to help you learn this language too. Our language this week is Hindi. The word I'm going to teach you in Hindi is Sanskriti. This means culture or tradition. Let's hear it one more time. Sanskriti. Please repeat after me this time. Sanskriti. Good job, guys. Keep practicing languages. Why stop at being bilingual when you can be multilingual? And if you have a language at home that's not English or Spanish, make sure you continue learning that language too.
Hi Hilltop Huskies, it's your assistant principal, Mr. Busby, and I'm here with this week's announcements. Learning at home can be hard. If you're having trouble with anything, including technology issues, inability accessing some of your learning materials, challenges meeting your IEP goals, or difficulty in engaging in educational responsibilities due to your living situation, please call your teacher or Hilltop, and we will partner with you to find solutions. Do you know anyone that is 5 or will be prior to October or August 31st? If you do, remind them that it's time to register for kindergarten and they should be a Hilltop Husky. Kindergarten enrollment is happening now online. This past week was Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is the Battle of Puebla Day. This day commemorates the defeat of Napoleon III in 1862. In Mexico, this holiday is generally only celebrated in the state of Puebla. In the United States, it is a popular holiday and has led people to incorrectly believe that it is Mexican Independence Day. But that's not right at all, because Mexico's Independence Day is on September 16th. May 10th is Mother's Day. Remember to tell your mom or your aunt or your grandma or even your neighbor that you love them and wish them a happy Mother's Day.
Hola Hilltop Huskies, espero que estén muy bien. Los anuncios de Hilltop de esta semana son los siguientes. Aprender en el hogar puede ser muy difícil. Si tienes dificultades con la tecnología, con las páginas de aprendizaje en línea o recibiendo ayuda para su estudiante con un IEP por su situación en casa, favor de llamar a sus maestros y podemos trabajar juntos para encontrar las soluciones. ¿Conoces a alguien que va a cumplir 5 años antes del agosto 31? Si sí, recuérdales que es tiempo para registrar para el Kinder. Inscripción de Kinder está en línea y está abierta ahora. La semana pasada hubo el 5 de mayo. 5 de mayo es el día de la Batalla de Puebla, el día en que derrotaron a Napoleón III en 1862. En México, este día festivo generalmente solo se celebra en el estado de Puebla. En los Estados Unidos es un día festivo popular, pero mucha gente piensa incorrectamente que es el Día de Independencia de México. Esto, por supuesto, no es cierto porque el Día de Independencia de México es el 16 de septiembre. El 10 de mayo, el domingo, es el Día de la Madre. Recuerda decir a sus madres, abuelas, tías y otras mujeres en sus vidas que son como madres para ti, como amigas, vecinas, que las quieren mucho. Muy bien, espero que tengan una muy buena semana, Hilltop Huskies. Hasta la semana que viene. Adiós.
Hi Huskies, Mr. Taylor back with another music word this week. The music word this week is tempo. Tempo is how fast or how slow a song is. Now, to help us figure out if a song is fast or slow, we use steady beat. So steady beat helps us figure out the tempo. Mrs. Zara talked about steady beat last week and the week before. So we're going to use what we practiced with Mrs. Zara to help us figure out the tempo today of some songs. So I'm going to play a song on the piano, and I want you to see if you can find the steady beat of my song, okay? What do you think? Fast or slow? Were you able to find the steady beat? If not, that's okay. You're going to get another chance. And this time, I'm going to help you with my head. I'm going to be bobbing my head to the steady beat. Okay? You can bob your head, maybe tap your shoulders, or maybe your nose, whatever you think is best to find the steady beat. Let's do it together. What do you think? Were you able to find it again? Do you think it was fast or slow? If you said fast, you're correct. Excellent job. I'm going to do one more song. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to play it. See if you can find the steady beat, boys and girls. What do you think, fast or slow? You get one more chance to try and figure it out. Find that steady beat, boys and girls. See if you can tell what the tempo is. I'm going to be bobbing my head with you. Were you able to find it that time with my help? What do you think? Was it fast or slow? If you said slow, you're correct. Excellent job. Remember, boys and girls, you can find the tempo of any song. Whether you're hearing it, whether you're playing it, doesn't matter. As long as you can find the steady beat, you can find the tempo. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Hey, Hilltop Huskies. Want to hear a joke? My brother came in and called me fat the other day. I said, "Don't call me fat. I'm just a little husky." Get it? I'm husky.
May is Asian and Pacific Islander American Heritage Month. This is recognized in the month of May because it is the anniversary of the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad. The Transcontinental Railroad was completed on May 10, 1869. And the majority of the workers that completed this massive engineering feat were Chinese immigrants. To recognize Asian and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, I thought it would be a wonderful opportunity for us to learn about one Asian American who had amazing contributions to the history of the Pacific Northwest, Wing Luke.
Wing Luke was a Chinese American. Wing Luke was a member of Seattle City Council. When he was elected to this position, he became the first person of color to hold a Seattle City Council seat. and he was the first Asian American to hold elected office in the Pacific Northwest. Prior to being a city council member, Wing Luke was Assistant Attorney General of the U.S. State of Washington.
Hi, Hilltop Huskies. And this week we are having a math challenge today instead of a math talk. So check it out. For this week's math challenge, I want you to draw a picture using nothing but shapes. And these are the 4 shapes that I want you to try. Okay, this is a
triangle.
A triangle. This is
A rectangle.
a square.
A square.
Yeah, and this is
A circle.
And what about this one?
A rectangle.
A rectangle. So try and draw a picture that uses these 4 images and see what you can create. I'm going to show you an example of 2 pictures that I created with these 4 shapes. Okay, here's my first example. I have a really big circle, a rectangle, a smaller rectangle, and 2 triangles. It looks almost like a shape or a jack-o'-lantern if you celebrate Halloween. Here's another example of an art or picture that you can do with all these shapes. So this is called abstract art, meaning that it kind of doesn't make sense, but all the shapes are there. We have circles, we have squares, triangles, rectangles. So give it a try. Use these 4 shapes to create some art or create an image and see what you come up with. All right, Hilltop Huskies, I hope you enjoyed this week's math challenge. Until next time, bye-bye.
Well, looks like that's the end of this week's Husky News. I hope you kids have a good week, and remember, cats rule, dogs drool. No, I'm just kidding. Kids are cats really are the best. Meow. See you later. Adios.